Hey guys, Dan Howman back with another Eternal Evolution video. Today we finally finished Twilight. Oh man, it's a crazy long grind. It's a bit too much, honestly. When you have a really competitive server, it's really hard. You can see it's day, let's see, it came out Thursday, today's Sunday, so we had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today's the fourth day. And we already got 4 people completely done with Twilight. This server has only been live for 2.5 months. 2.5 months. So we've only been able to do Twilight. Is this the second Twilight only? I'm kind of confused. I don't know. We've either done Twilight 2 or 3 times. I forget if we had it in the first couple of weeks. But anyways, it's been 2.5 months. So I think potentially we maybe had it 3 times, but I think this is only the second Twilight. It's really hard to rank. It's really hard to rank. And you're basically only trying to get to... Sorry, you're at least trying to get top 10 because it's the only way you can even get these. In order to hyper evolve triple S heroes, your only way to get them is these gene mutation crystal. Honestly, I wish they would put a couple of these fragments a little bit lower. Like maybe if you started even like, you know, top 100, maybe give people like 1 fragment, you know, it's not that much, but at least people who can't rank top 10, at least give them a couple fragments so that going forward they can eventually hyper evolve a triple S. Depending on what server you're on, it may be extremely easy or extremely hard to get top 10. You know, my server's really difficult. We got some crazy whales going hard every day. I think the first day this opened, I mean, I was basically not sleeping because I'm trying to basically just sit there and just rip through as much as you can of Twilight, right? So I don't know, it's quite insane. But anyways, I ended up placing 3rd barely. So, oh, sorry, let's go back to the rankings. It's also first come, first serve. So, you know, a lot of people wake up really early in the morning. Some people wake up, you know, 3, 4 in the morning at server reset and go through. Because you can see I barely beat Karatha by 3 minutes, right? So we both completed it, but it's whoever completes it first, right? It's whoever completes whatever stage first, they get the highest ranking. You can see last time I was barely even able to make it into rank 10. I actually was ranked 10 and then somehow managed to get 14-1 cleared in order to pass these 2 guys here. But man, it's crazy hard. Let me show you the last level. I have some footage from the last level. Let me show you the last level of Twilight. This was the very first time I've been able to beat it, so I'm pretty stoked about it. I'll show you the level. The level was pretty crazy. It took me a while to complete this one, so let me just show you kind of that process. Now, I used some teams here to get rid of... basically, I suicided a bunch of teams in there to try and get myself as close as possible. And then the level before this, it was insane because the level before this, I was going against 2 Lukes, and basically they one-shot my Mazrani and my Serena like 0.001 seconds before I killed them. So I lost my Serena and my Mazrani right before coming here. I was messing around with a little bit of Liran to see because I have no healers left besides Bada and Liran. So I was trying to figure out what to do. But basically how this boss works is when this cooldown right here, this little summoner cooldown comes up, he summons this dragon, and then you have to hit the dragon 10 times to break the shield. If you don't break the shield, you just die. You just straight up, you die. There's nothing you can do about it. So you have to kill that shield. You're basically focusing everything you can on this little summon ad here. There's a couple levels like this in Twilight, but you're just constantly focusing that ad. You actually have to physically kill the ad, otherwise you'll keep on putting the shield up, and you have to keep on killing the shield. And you can see you're taking a lot of damage from the boss. You're taking, the boss does this big AoE breath, and it does a lot of damage, so it's quite an insane encounter. I ended up restarting, and I ended up using Bada. I changed my prototypes back because I don't have AoE anymore. And basically I'm using 3 energy heroes, right? So this is the only time I use Nautilus in the game. I never use Nautilus ever besides this boss because you basically need to be able to deal a lot of damage, and he's a good single target energy hero. kind of a weird hero because this is kind of the only place in the game I really use him. Sometimes I use him in like Whale Boss or like Disa or like any other single target, but you can see I'm saving all of my ults until the ad pops. As soon as the ad pops, I'm using all of my ults directly onto that ad. If I can, I'm trying to hit that ad and the other ad, and sometimes the boss you can't usually, unless it's a really big AoE, but I'm trying to finish off the last ad, kill that. You can see, boom, that's that. Now, you're taking this huge damage. You can see my Nautilus almost dead there. So what I'll do is I'll just, Bada is actually decent for this fight because she just full heals with every heal. So I'm going to use Bada here. We're going to heal my Natty. And again, we're just going to, you can see now we're actually going to finish off this ad and go on the boss one time with Ravenna. And then you can see the skill is already off cooldown. So as soon as he's not stunned, he's going to come up and he's going to summon the dragon again. You're going to rinse and repeat. You can see there's the big AoE damage that goes out. Took my Nautilus to almost half health. Again, I'm saving all the ults for when the dragon's up. You can see the dragon is up right now, but I've canceled it because I have to wait for the shield to go up. If you attack the dragon before the countdown shows up, before you see that 10, see right now I'm allowed to, okay? So I start with Luke to put the decreased defense up first. We start with that. I don't even know if the decreased defense honestly even goes through the shield. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, it's up there. So you can see I just use all the ults on the ad again. And then I'm going to continue to kill the ad because the boss will get stunned once you finally kill the ad. Here we go. We're going to heal Luke. I got scared because Luke goes invisible and I thought he died. But Bada does get the heal off. There's a little bit of lag with the heal. But okay, and so I killed the ad. Now I do use the Ravenna ult on the boss because Ravenna seems to be able to get her energy back fairly quickly. So I did use that there, and then what I do is I just lead with the other two ults on the ad, right? So you can see Ravenna did end up getting her ult back. The ad's up. Now we're just waiting for the shield to go again. There's the shield. The boss does the breath basically at the same time as the shield. And then you're going to start, you're going to use all of your ultimates on that shield. You're going to pump that shield down really quickly. And then you're going to continue to kill that ad and then stun the boss and just kind of rinse and repeat throughout this whole process. I'm annoyed I didn't have Masrani because you get a little bit more out of Masrani, right? You get AoE heals and you get shields and you get the increased attack, but I used Bada and it worked. So okay, ad's dead. I'm gonna go Ravenna on the boss again. You can see how much damage Ravenna is doing. Ravenna is an insane hero at EX30. Even my level 360 Luke does not a lot here. Just because Ravenna gets to ramp up over time and she just gets so much crit damage and she just starts hitting like a semi-truck. So here we go. I'm just gonna focus the boss because the boss is at like 11%, so I know I'm gonna be able to kill it before the ad summons the shield and the countdown expires, right? So I'm just gonna full ham the boss. You can see the damage screen though, 160 for Ravenna, 80 for Nautilus, and only 50 for Luke. You know, he's not able to hit a lot of targets here, so he doesn't really excel here. And Nautilus and Ravenna are a bit better for single target damage. So you can see 160, 80, and 53. And boom, that's it. I finished this. We got all the rewards from Twilight, obviously, because we finished chapter 15. You get 3 red prototypes. You get a bunch of selector cards for Pregor, Nautilus, and boom, locked in my number 3. Karatha actually just came in right after this, 3 minutes later to get number 4. So now I'm locked in. I don't have to do anything. Obviously, there's no more chapters. I've beaten everything, so we're good to go here. I've started using the hero selectors. These ones right here, I've started using them on Anaruda because he's basically one of the only triple S's that don't have immortal, so I'm trying to finish him out. I'm a big fan of Pregor. Okay, so let me just kind of talk a little bit about Twilight and kind of think about what my strategy is going next time. So next month, I'm just going to try to do this as fast as I possibly can. So I don't know the best method to do that. I'm honestly thinking that either maybe my Emma needs to be hyper evolved, or maybe even possibly my Crete. The problem with Crete right now is he's too damn squishy. So maybe if I exclusive 30 him, and maybe if I hyper evo him, then maybe he's going to be able to somewhat keep up with Leo. Now the reason that's important is because if I lose my Leo, I'm pretty much stuck for the day. So I'm thinking that maybe if I can get Crete level 360 with an exclusive 30, that possibly he'll be able to tank for me. I also have Zyda as an option as well. I don't know who's going to be kind of better. I think even Crete might be better than Zyda, unfortunately. We're almost finishing Zyda off. You can see I don't have a lot of triple S's left to level up. So I only have one more copy of Rez. I need 2 more copies of Zyda, and I need 2 more copies of Annie, and then I'm totally done with triple S's, and I get to save everything and kind of just wait for new heroes to build, which is going to be kind of nice. I'm kind of looking forward to that, honestly. I can stop spending as much and just kind of slow build all the new heroes as they come out. So I don't know, strategy for next time. Maybe I'll hyper evolve Emma, maybe Crete. I can also hyper evolve Zyda. I don't know that anyone's ever done that, but that might be interesting. And I'm going to focus a lot of my stuff on, I might try to EX30 Pregor and Moriami. They've been pretty fun in Twilight. They helped a lot in Chapter 14, in Chapter 13 and 12. You can kind of throw them in there and just auto with them. But okay, that's going to be pretty much it for the video. Just wanted to talk about my experience with Twilight. Man, it's intense. It's a lot of hours. It's stressful. You're just racing against the clock. It's like 4 days of like crazy amount of hours. Honestly, man, it's rough. If they didn't have the Hyper Evo rewards in there from ranking, I honestly wouldn't stress as much. Like if like the top 20 people, you know, got these, then I think it'd be a little bit better. Because it's stressful, man. It's stressful. It's a lot of hours. It's like now, it's like I don't even want to do my free-to-play account now because I've spent so much time doing this on my main account. But anyways, okay. Oh, one last thing. There is a lot of bugs as well. The staff is on holiday, but Leo is having trouble with his death immunity on some stages. There was a stage in 14, there was a stage in 13 and a stage in 12, I think, where Leo was getting killed and he hadn't used his death immunity yet. So there's a little bit of bugs. Some people were getting some defeat bugs, even though they got a victory, it would say defeat. Hopefully it didn't kill all their heroes, but there's a little bit of bugs here and there between all these stages. I think like 13-7 or something, there was this bird stage. I spent like 4 hours on it because my Leo just kept on dying even though he hadn't used his death immunity yet. But other than that, you know, it was fine. But just, man, it's so many hours. It's like 20-30 hours to get Twilight stage 15 down for me. It took me, I don't know, 20-30 hours in the last 4 days. So it's a lot of work. I'm happy to be done with this, man. I haven't been posting a lot of videos just because I haven't had time. You got to wake up 4 a.m., get in here, just try to get your rankings. So it's just, I don't know, man, it's crazy. But okay, that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just wanted to show the last boss and kind of my my experience in finally finishing Twilight for the first time. So okay, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and sub. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like and sub. Have a great day, everyone. Baby Lucas says, hey guys, Happy New Year's. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You should really hit that like button and that subscribe button. Woo! See you guys.